Sorry.
I'm going to start today with an anecdote about my grandpa Lee, which I'm sure everyone here in my family has already heard, but I like it so much I'm going to go ahead and tell you again. After 9/11, my grandpa would always get pulled out of line at airports to get randomly searched. And being a bit of a cantankerous old man, he didn't really like this too much. So he devised a little way to get through the security quicker. When he would go up to security, he would loudly exclaim, "Do you want to strip search me?" and then begin unbuttoning his shirt. Needless to say, as an old Arabic man, he got through security a little bit quicker than he would have. And I think that's a good introduction to my grandpa. And we've gathered here today in my family to award Grandpa Lee with our family's Guiding Light Award for showing us all how to be the best person we can be. And it starts with my grandpa being a bit of a groundbreaker. He moved here, as I'm sure you all know, to go to college from Pakistan against his family's wishes. And he honestly set a trend. Now all of our family comes here to go to college. And I think it shows that you can do things that you still want to do without regardless of the objections in your path. And then what he really wanted to do was be an engineer for the Forest Service. So he actually dropped out of college in order to become an engineer. I don't know how you can do that, but I'm assuming it was back in the day, they still allowed things like that. And it shows that for our family, you can do whatever you need to do regardless of the objections in your path. But Grandpa wasn't always just about doing what needed to be done, what he wanted to do. He was also big on helping people just because he could and he had the ability to. When our family was young, they lived in Montana. So he taught our parents, my parents, and my uncles how to build their survival, basically. So my mom, who is anti-gun, can certainly hunt and pack holes if she really needs to. Not that she ever would. But it's not something he just did because he needed to help people when they lived in Montana, when our grandpa was much older. He decided to help people teach and tutor mathematics for algebra and calculus, not because he had to, for monetary reasons, just because he could. And I think it shows the importance for our family of helping people, not only achieving your goals. And on top of that, Grandpa could be, like I said, a little bit cantankerous. He didn't always agree with anybody, but that did not prevent him from helping people. He's old, he's from Pakistan, so his ideas about women going to college were a little bit, let's say, outdated. But he still, when my cousins Laura and Andrew were going to college, he still flew over here and took the time to help them prepare for mathematics and the SATs. And it's not about necessarily agreeing with people. You can disagree, but you can still help them be a better person. And he fought in 2 wars between Pakistan and India, and not once did anyone in our family ever hear him speak negatively about Indians. And I think it shows that don't ascribe to one group of people which you're not willing to say about everybody. And I think it's been an important lesson that he mostly taught us through example. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to do things people say that you can't do. But all in all, accomplish your goals and try and help people along their way. He really set a good example for us. And I'm going to end with a little anecdote I really like that I think this sums up Grandpa perfectly and I want to award him this Guiding Light Award. In India, one of the wars he fought, there were two young Indian children who got stuck on the Pakistani side of the border, and they obviously could not cross. So he used his own unit's rations to pay some smugglers, basically to smuggle the Indian kids back to the Indian side of the border so they could be safe. And I think that just sums up and shows a little bit about my grandpa and why I want to award him this.